everyone, welcome to my channel and thank you for taking the time to watch this video. This is another episode in my deck walkthrough series, and today I'm going to be presenting the Gita deck. Now this is not a tarot deck, this is more an inspirational deck. It is actually wisdom from the Bhagavad Gita, and it is a 68 card deck, and it gives you passages from the Bhagavad Gita. It also has got really lovely illustrations about scenes from the Bhagavad Gita. It is a deck that was published in 2002 by Indra Sharma, and it's beautifully done. It is there for spiritual growth, spiritual enlightenment, and for your own personal development. You can use it as an oracle deck, but it is more for personal growth. So apart from learning how to read the tarot and learning the meanings of a tarot card, there are decks like these that are going to bring spiritual growth and allow you to connect, make that connection with your cards, make the connection with spirit, so that you have better insight on how to deal with life, or what is coming your way. So getting decks like these and using them for spiritual growth is very, very important as part of your training for learning to read the tarot. All in all, it's a beautiful deck. If you wanted to give it away as a gift, this is just so perfect to give away. It's such a deep spiritual deck, and it's going to bring a lot of enlightenment and a lot of joy to the people that actually use the deck. Now, it comes in this beautiful box, beautiful pictures of it on the front and scenes from the Bhagavad Gita over there, and it's got a little bit about the deck on the back over there. Like I said, it is a 68 card deck, and it was published in 2002 by Indra Sharma. So let's look at the deck itself. So a really nice sturdy box over there, very, very well. Your cards are very, very well packaged in them. It's not going to break apart really, and it's beautifully designed. In the book itself, there's a little pamphlet that comes with it, or a little information page really. This deck does not have a little white book, but it's got this little pamphlet that tells you a little bit about the Bhagavad Gita, which actually means the Song of God, and it is about the Mahabharata, which was a epic journey or epic battle that was fought, which involved Lord Krishna and Arjuna in this battle. Now, this deck is there to inspire you to go on and read the Bhagavad Gita, and this Bhagavad Gita, story of the Bhagavad Gita was actually passed down by oral tradition, and it is written in Sanskrit, so it's part of the Vedas, and this is it's got a lot of important insights and also a lot of spirituality attached to it. So I hope that using the deck in itself will allow you to go and start looking and reading up on literature that is very, very old, that has been passed down. It's one of the first bits of literature that mankind was given by God, and I hope this inspires you to go ahead and read those books, because this is the thing. This is where we're finding why we're here and what is to come, and this is where our spirituality will be coming from. So this information is over 4,000 or 5,000 years old, that is coming through this book, and this person's done it very, very tastefully. The way the book has the cards are done is very, very tasteful and very, very interesting as well. So the box itself, like I said, is beautifully done. It's very, very well packaged there. And you've got these 68 cards. And I'll show you the first card. I'll take you through all of them, but I'll just show you how it comes. It's got a really good card stock. It's a very, very matte finish, and it's got scenes from Bhagavad Gita over there. It's got a title at the bottom over there, so you can use it as an oracle deck. And on the back, it's got whatever the meanings are in Sanskrit. It's got it done in Hindi, and it's also got the English interpretation of it. There's a nice little border going on around it, and it tells you exactly what the yogi meaning of that particular insight is. So overcoming fear. In this card, which says, no effort on the yoga path is ever lost, nor can any obstacle ever hold one back forever. Just a little progress on this path can protect one from the greatest fear. So it gives you some insight. It's a great deck to draw a card a day and just be inspired by it. look at the pictures and see where your mind takes you with it. And it's a good deck that will inspire you to possibly go ahead and start reading the Vedas and reading this old literature that has got such deep spiritual meaning and such deep insight. One would think that after 10,000 years it wouldn't be applicable to daily life, and yet it is. So this is very important. If you are thinking about a spiritual journey, this is a very important deck to get. So this is the Overcoming Fear deck. I'll just take you through the deck. The cards are rather big, so shuffling is going to be a bit difficult. But if you're drawing a card a day, this is a really good deck to get. You've got Infamy over here, and Mode of Goodness, Success in Yoga, Fall from Grace, Covered Soul. See, the illustrations are absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. You've got Good Qualities, and all of these have got the yoga meanings on the back of it there. So, you can get some really good insight into what is going on. True Leaders, Rare Souls. And it actually gives you, this is Approaching Guru. It actually tells you exactly where, chapter 4, verse 38, where the passage comes from the Bhagavad Gita. Determination, Grief, Conscious Entity. This is Krishna. It's very beautiful. Pearls on a Thread, the Sacred Om, Great Souls, All-Knowing One, Beyond Scripture. Now, this is also a great collector's item if you actually collect cards. A very, very good deck to collect, because I'm sure it'll go out of print pretty soon. False Ego. Decks like this usually do go out of print pretty quickly, so this is a really great collector's item, and the artwork is so beautiful. You collect it just for the artwork in itself. Divine Descent, the Sage. This is Ganesha and his little mouse. Pretenders. This looks like Saraswati. Sacrifice. Material Elements. This is Lakshmi, and all the different versions of her. Leadership. Beyond Religion. The Time of Death. Sense Control. The Super Soul. The Restless Mind. Calm Meditation. Friend or Enemy. Encouragement. Pure Devotee. Let's get the next card. Secret of Secrets. The Forest of Delusion. Protection. This is Hanuman. The Burning Fire. Our Enemy. Sacrificial Offerings. Higher Realms. Seeing God. The Best of Yogis. Intelligence. This is Saraswati again. God's Reciprocation. Gates to Hell. Master of Mystics. Wisdom. And this is the picture that's on the front of the box, the wisdom picture. If you can see. There you go. So, Equal Vision. Wombs of misery. Seeds of creation. Changing bodies. The source of all. Offerings of devotion. Conquering lust. 3 modes. You've got all 3 gods there. You've got Ganesha, Saraswati, as well as Lakshmi there. Immovable Himalayas. The Destroyer. Spark of Splendor. Maintaining balance. Lamp of knowledge. Doubting soul. Winds of desire. Individuality. It's been a bit difficult to get these cards apart. Tolerance. Let's see what it's got to say over here. The temporary appearance of happiness and distress and their disappearance over time are like the coming and going of winter and summer seasons. They arise from the sense of perception, and one must learn to tolerate them without being disturbed. So they give you a little bit of insight as to what this verse is about. Tolerance. Transmigration. Eternal soul. And finally, rebirth. And let's see what rebirth's got to say. It says, for one who is born, death is certain. For one who has died, birth is certain. Since you cannot avoid either fate, you should not lament. So don't be upset for either one of them. This is all part of life. So it gives you a really nice, it tells you where that verse came from. It gives you the English interpretation. It gives you the Sanskrit interpretation. And it gives you Hindi translation as well. So a beautiful deck of cards. And the artwork is absolutely beautiful. It's a great collector's piece, but also a great deck that can be quite practically used. So drawing a card a day gives you some food for thought, makes you think about things on a very deep level, and it also will connect you much more closely to your spiritual side, so that you can get that insight and connect on a high level with your decks, with your cards, because that's what you want. You want to be able to call spirit in, and you do that by, going within. And these cards allow you to go within, to, reach your soul, to understand your soul, so that you can connect with the higher plane, and you can evolve. And that's what it all is about. This journey is about spiritual growth. It's not about material wealth. We never take anything with us when we go. It's all about, getting that experience, and it's all about evolving spiritually. And these are the decks that help you do that. So I hope you've enjoyed this deck review. And I hope you do, give it a try. Go and have a look at it on Amazon and eBay. I'll put the links in the description box. It's not an expensive deck. It's, for the artwork and the amount of effort that went into making up this deck, it's a beautiful deck. And it's quite reasonably priced as well. So I hope that you have a look at it, and I hope that you get it. And since Christmas is coming up, this is a great gift to gift to somebody that you love, and I'm sure they'll appreciate it quite a bit. So I hope you've enjoyed this deck review, and please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, leave me some comments if you have. And thank you so much for watching. Take care now. Goodbye.